Who's ready? Who's ready for some boom, baby, boom? I feel like I'm a wrestler. Every time I do that, I feel like I'm stepping in the ring. This is Mark Saint right here, homie. This is who's showing up every morning. Saint's Addiction, morning motivation, getting to how I live, bro. Showing up every which way I can in my life, and that's what this is all about. That clarity, bro. Fucking hell, man. If I never got sober, if I never took the trip, and if I never examined it, how would I know what I'm about? You know what I mean? Like, how are you gonna know your limits? How are you gonna know yourself? And how are you gonna leg out? And that's Saints Addiction morning motivation every morning over there on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and websites, sightinanhour.com. Boom, baby, boom! Because that's what it is, bro. We got it lit up right now. Got the whole park to myself, and nothing but these ideas in my head. And everyone has ideas, but I love it when we work those ideas. And that was part of this. That was part of my moment of clarity as I wake up in the morning, I smell the fresh grass and I see the birds and I chill the fuck out, and then I see my brain adapt to my situation. I see my brain look for different opportunities. I can feel my brain working for me. And I know that's the biggest objective. I know that's the hardest part, getting the mind, body, and soul to add up or work together or come up with a common result. Very often we see our mind and our heart had a battle. Shit, we didn't even include, that's your mind, your heart. You didn't even include, I guess when you include your heart, you include your soul, but it's a body part. So is it body or soul? Maybe it's body and soul, and then it's the mind against the body and the soul. Who knows? It's a trifecta. But what I do know is that I'm clear now. It took me a long time, boys and girls, to get clear of who I was, my energy. We talked about it yesterday, and what I wanted to do with that energy. And for a lot of us, we're still letting it out sideways. For a lot of us, we don't even understand our capabilities. It's unfortunate, but it's true. It's happening to all of us, including you. This is the clarity. This is to thy own self be true. This is know thyself. And that's one of the hardest things to do. Let's get some water in here, shall we? Yeah. It's supposed to be 100 today. Not a single fucking cloud in the sky, bro. It's supposed to be 100 today. No shade, bro. No, not a cloud in the sky, but there's a moon up there. That's beautiful. And there's a sun up there, and that's beautiful. And both being up at the same time is a beautiful thing. So here we go. I'm up. I was up for sunrise. It was clocked up a little bit. Now that fall's coming, equinox makes the sunrise a little bit further right and further up. But, you just got to get up. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to get up. Get some morning motivation. We're going to exercise these demons. We're going to do some laps. And we're going to talk about life. So I always do every morning. We're going to talk about this badass life that we live. If we want to be a badass and live it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that lower back loves that. Late night insomnias. Running around. Got to get my ass up. And that's what it was. When we talk about clarity, I read the one meme this morning and it kind of hit me. But not for nothing, we're not teaching emotional stability. And unfortunately, that leads to addiction. That leads to prison, incarceration. It leads to a disturbance in the force. It's fucked up, but it's true, bro. Unfortunately, the way that we do or act or be, right? When you're in the situation, you might have lost clarity. You might have forgotten to, put the landing gear down. You might have forgotten to drop the flaps. You might have forgotten to retard the engine speed. And there you were in that situation, being who you wanted to be. No one was going to stop you. No one's going to slap the remote out of your hands. No one's gonna slap the cookies out of your mouth. And there you were, prideful, ego, strong, right? Until you realized you pissed everybody off. Till you realized that you were showing your ass instead of showing your brain. And then you see that your patterns added up to where you are. And you were just like, is that how I show up? You know, that amount of clarity. Is that how I show up to people in the meetings, in my relationships, and in life? Is that how I show up? Do I show up distracted, ADHD all over the place? Hopping from one subject to another, but never finishing. Who the fuck was here? There's a lot of weird sticks here. And that's what it is, bro. Your situation, to be able to have the right healthy perspective, right? To be able to have the right understanding will get you the results you need. It's almost like an educated bet, right? Most people, they're not making educated bets. They're making emotional bets. And that's a tough bet to make because now it's not based on fact. It's based on emotions. And our emotions lie to us. Hell, it's telling you to go get that ice cream. What the one meme say? Memes on shirts, baby. She said something to the effect of, but what if my mind keeps telling me I want to be on the couch all day and eat ice cream? Right? There it is. That's true to her. Or that voice is louder than the others, right? And unfortunately, without clarity, you won't know. You won't know because you never saw yourself on the other side of the dough, of the ice cream, of the say no. You end up keep going and then you never know. You never seen yourself on the other side of your cigarettes. You've never seen yourself on the other side of your habits. And the tough part to establish any sort of connection to that is by doing it. You know, that's why I say work that idea. Don't wish work. That's what the shirt used to say. The ink faded, but I haven't faded. I haven't faded away from my task of knowing myself and getting to control myself. That's the only thing I have control over in this world. You know, if our thoughts are to dictate our reality, how much in control are you of your thoughts? I'll wait. Odds are it's probably running amok in your head. Look at all this. I am yours and you're mine. Aw, RS&C. Look at all this art. I'm gonna have to come back and yeah, look how beautiful. Children are still beautiful. Oh, it's a heart. Oh, it's a moon. It's a moon. My moon. Wow. And then there's a little hoppy scotchy. Cause you already know. They ain't like us. They ain't like us. They ain't like us. Every time, right? So shit, dude. That's what I'm talking about, that perspective change. You know, you're looking at children, oh, they put chalk all over the place. Stop it. They're being artistic and free and outside of the house. Cut it out. There's another hummingbird over here. I just love it. Oh, no, that's a regular bird. But, you know, my clarity allows me to see these things, you know. Before, I didn't see that I was being angry. I felt self-righteous. I could literally sit here and argue my point with you like I'm on a debate team, like there's a judge, like people want to give a fuck, and explain to you the way I feel, right? But I couldn't explain to you why I felt the way I felt. Like, no way. I could explain why I felt the way that I felt, but I couldn't explain how it was happening. That's the tough part. The why was there. Oh, it feels this way. We're great at explaining the way we feel. But how, the way we feel, but how, the path, you know, the reason, the trigger, the outcome, where is that pattern from? You know what I mean? Like when I'm like my mother, that's a fucking challenge, you know, and I feel slighted, I'll start getting angry. I'm like you, I can be lippy, I can be sarcastic, hell, I can even be violent. And in that, I had to learn something about myself. You know, this self needed some self-control more than it needed self-love. And I feel a lot of people are on the tip where they just want to take care of themselves all the time, right? Again, the stimulus is to go after what we want. What we don't want to do is our homework, like our shadow work. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Our childhood trauma, right? Or practicing our discipline. Every one of us has a dual personality. The mostly saints, the halo and horns. Who's showing up? The guy that wants the plastic pocket challenge. Oh, there's a little bunny. That's so cool. I saw that. Did you see that? Oh, the trash away. There's one boy. Yeah, look at those. There's the perspective. It's a little butterfly. That's the perspective. I'll put it in my pocket as we fly. And that's what it is, bro. It's the attitude that you're willing to examine yourself. You're willing to put yourself in the firing range in front of a trial, a jury of your peers and say, am I fucking up? Like, do you like the way that I'm treating you? Does it make you feel good to be around me? Am I being productive? And what are the patterns that I can change? These are big adult questions, man. It's almost like, what's my purpose? And what's my life's plan? And what's your vibe? You know, you're dictating it all the time. Who got in here? Bingo Bongo? Sup, man? Hi, bro, with the GH. You already know, though. Gotta stay high, man. We gotta stay clear. When I stay high, I stay calm. calmcbds.com. But what I don't do is fade away. I mean, I can get pretty burnt, you know, do a bunch of dabs, but it doesn't affect me where I'm like drunk and incoherent in like a 12 beer situation. And then I'm pissing myself. I can't even drive and I'm totally inebriated. Plastic bucket challenge. I've been there. Weed don't get me that way. It's definitely Saints addiction. I love the way that the tobacco goes with my blunt in the morning, making me feel calm, like I'm one with the grass and the birds and my environment. That's what it feels like. Good morning. And if you get that chance to get beyond your feels, right? Once you get the chance to actually get some clarity and get in your mind and go, hey, you know what? I'm running this ship. This movie right here is mine and mine alone. And you got to touch your heart too. It has a beat and it's been born. And you're lucky to even have a heartbeat. So many stillbirths out there. So many people that trying to have children and can't. How many lives have been lost to abortion? I'll wait. And that's what it is, bro. You're the one that's alive today. You're the one that gets to press the button, watch the video, not watch the video, work out, not work out. Totally your choice. And totally your repercussion. And in that accountability, you go, okay, wait a minute here. Maybe I do need some more self-control. Maybe I do need some more awareness. Maybe I do need some more action. And that's going to determine everything. I see some plastic over there. Let's get grounded real quick. Oh, it feels so good. Good decision, Marky. Good decision. Roll around and love my life! You know? Pick up some shit from some kids. Feel myself on the earth. Feel myself alive. It's not just another day. It's not just Tuesday. It's me alive. And with my clarity and my sobriety and my opportunities that I give myself. Plastic bucket challenge, y'all. Plastic bucket challenge. But that's what I'm grateful for, you know? That these feet have got to walk the earth. Sometimes they're on a beach. Sometimes they're in the grass. Sometimes I'm smoking grass on the beach. And in that, I get my clarity. I start to see me and what actions I've taken to become who I am. It's 15 years of concentrating on this since I was 15 years old. And I just said, well, hey, man, you know, I'm not a good employee, you know? I don't like people telling me what to do. I get strong visions and I can see them working without you, a manager or a boss, you know? And that's what I stick to. I'm sticking true to my game. He said, married to the game. Can't leave the game alone. The game needs me. You know, even if I wanted to take a nap yesterday, my homie's on some call it all the channels just to say hi. I was like, oh, okay, I thought there was an emergency. You know, got up from my snap just to see you snap. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm like, there, my clarity. I'm sitting there, and these are my real friends. They're telling me they love me. They're checking up on me. They're responding to the message machine. The other people are using me. I felt that way. There's people that are show up when they want to show up, only show up when they need something, and then not answer the phone and haven't heard from them. You know, the people where the vibe's just not right, they owe you money, and then they're ignoring the text message. You're like, all right, I see what it is, bro. I could give you a ride, but you can't give me gas money. Got you. That's what I started to see. I started seeing my forest through my trees, man. I started to see that everything's a possibility, you know? I'm possible is in impossible. That if I really, really wanted it, I'd have to dig down deep inside to go after it. And to change your life into a different lifestyle, that amount of switching isn't just snapping. There's no Thanos snap to that. There's just earning. There's you constantly building every morning and go, holy shit, I really already did Sight in an Hour in Instagram for Sight in an Hour over 3 years ago. I started posting there 3 years ago. I can thank myself now because of the work that I've done. I was just like, whoa, the foresight, the ambition, and the work done now puts me in a foundation for success. Now I'm not just starting a new Instagram. Hey guys, would you mind following it? Now it's got like 300 followers already. It's already been launched for 3 years and it's ready to go. Now, right now. That means yesterday, bro. Like, you're already late. I already fucking did the damn thing. And we're already winning. The fucking site is up, and we're going to put more sites up, and we're going to launch more dreams, and then we're going to do video in an hour. Then we're going to do app in an hour. This whole thing is a rollout. And what a blessing it is for all of us to see our dreams into reality, to touch this $1 trillion economy, multi-trillions of dollars. It's all online. They make a statement on the web, right? Well, I made a statement last night and saved my websites. Oh, what a spending spree. $200 while everybody was asleep. And that's my clarity, constantly thinking of what I want to develop and what do I want to do with my lifespan. What do I want to do with the breath in my lungs and the heartbeat that I have in my chest? Because one day it won't be there. That's another part of clarity, you know, that you've been wasting your time, that you are on finite time, and that time is undefeated. That's the trip of it, bro. You know, time always wins. So you could be the baddest motherfucker on the planet for now, and eventually that rotates to someone else, and then that'll be their time. And that's what you got to do. Clarity of your time, energy, money, and attention. That meat, bro. Your meat is everything. I didn't realize it. I used to give it away so freely. Money, here you go. I just want what I want. Attention. Oh, you look so cute. Oh my God, please pay attention to me too. Energy. Sure, I'll spend all day, my time, things I can't get back, helping you figure out your life instead of focusing on mine. Yeah, that used to happen too. Money, energy, attention, and that time. The one irreplaceable. The number one commodity on this universe and planet and everything that we know. It's about time. Some people say time is relative. I know it's not replaceable. And that's it. Like, what am I going to do with me? You know, I'm me. Every day I wake up, I got to be me. I got to have some kind of clarity of who that is, how that guy shows up. I keep saying it, but like, you can get up early, but how do you show up? Do you show up disheveled? Are you unprepared? Are you grumpy and need a coffee? Do people have to put up with your mood and put up with you? I don't know, I'll just ask. But that's how we have to see it. And, you know, it's hard to see how people see you, you know, but you could always ask. You can always interview your ex, you know, you can always get a Roken vape. Your boy Marky Saint's Addiction, 15% off on the website. Mention it. I'm an affiliate. Smoke good. Cartridges sold separately. Cartridges sold separately, bro. Saints Addiction DMs open, baby. That's what it is. I'm open to opportunity. I'm open to change, and it's not always easy. You know, that's some clarity in itself. That time is gonna get exposed and run away. And if I don't do anything with my day, then nothing will happen. You know, if I don't motivate myself to stop doom scrolling through the phone, or figuring out another way to numb myself. Maybe it's masturbation. Maybe it's doom scrolling. Maybe it's a movie or a YouTube video or something to just make me go numb and forget that I have a life to live. That every flick of my thumb is my time. It's my energy. And honestly, what could I be doing with it? You know what I mean? There's got to be something that you need to be getting done that you're obviously not. That's a clear moment. It's a very clear moment, because then you go like, holy shit, I've been working for Instagram for free. Holy shit. YouTube too. Holy shit. Twitter owns my ass. And Elon Musk owns it. So I guess he must own my ass. And then he owns my mind. And then now all of a sudden I'm programmed and desensitized. Now all of a sudden I'm in a realm where I don't have a diet of the mind, I don't have a diet of the body, and I don't have a diet of the spirit. And to get clear, right, this is going to take a minute. Like, I went around the world for a year to get my depression out of me, and not be awkwardly, and not try to pretend like everything was fixed. And I think you know what I mean. In that clarity, in these moments with me, I was like, oh shit, I need to get up in the morning and start walking. I need to start drinking water first things in the morning. I need to see the sunrise on my eyes and my skin and vitamin D more than anything. More than the cell phone, more than checking messages and emails, more than plugging in. I let myself plug back in, right? The grounding, right? That I'm on a planet, you know, that's taking care of me. And it keeps giving me the free shit, like the sunrise. That's a free nuclear reactor in the sky, all that energy and warmth. You know I love it, and the plants do too. And then the plants feed us, and they feed everything that feeds us too. You know, and then I keep breathing, even though I'm out of breath and walking and smoking at the same time. Every time I breathe, sweet oxygen inside of me. Those are all blessings right off the jump, man. These are all things you got for free. And all the other people that wake up and start talking about money, you know, they ain't seeing the clarity. They're not seeing what's really important. Again, it's like me, man, when I'm in my temper and my way, it's almost like I minus everybody to a zero, you know? It's not easy, but it's true. I'll sit there and I'll devalue you. So now I can argue with you, and now I can be mean to you, and then I can't respect you. That's pretty rude. The temper on me. That's what we do. It doesn't matter what the person's done for us, how much money they've lent us, the recent events. Energy changes quickly. You know, you've been with some people that you've done things for, and it ended up hurting you or biting you in the ass. No good deed goes unturned, right? Yeah, you're getting to see the clarity of your time with some people, and that some people will just take it up. You know, misery loves company. You know, that's what your boy Free Ray Rick Ross was saying. He wasn't doing cocaine, he only did it once, and it was just because his homies had no money and they wanted to get high with him. He woke up minus $200-300 and they were all gone, right? Or how about the meme I saw this morning where the guy goes, I'm paying a lot of money for this trip, the least you could do is tag me in it. Some pretty girl just like, I have this vacation, I did it all by myself. No one's doing shit by themselves, man. Shit, you couldn't even shit by yourself when you were a child. Someone had to wipe your little ass, your rosy little cherub face, and put you back in the game. And you need to thank them. You need to be appreciative. I need to do too. I need to be nice to my mom. You know what I mean? I need to pull my weight more, you know? Patience, calmness, enjoying the time that I have with her, honestly, because honestly, I'll be gone soon too. And that's what it is to me. And that's what it is to you too. It's a time clock. That's a fucking challenge. What the fuck? That's tape. Somebody was doing something freaky. You know, that the awareness of how we're treating people, how we're coming across. A big vibe check, you know what I mean? Not for nothing, that's clarity. Because then you can be like, fuck, man, I did that wild shit because I felt a certain way about that. And I'm not right inside, so I started to abuse myself to self-medicate. And honestly, it ain't done till I get rid of this childhood trauma. And that's it. You have to have those conversations. A person that's healthy, that, what did he say, works out 3 times a day or 3 times a week, and drinks water and gets sunlight on them and works on their shadow work, right, is going to live a pretty happy life. I'm in low expectations. I have high expectations for myself. I'm highly ambitious, but I'm expecting nothing. Every day is a blessing. That's the best part about working out and going outside, is just like, shit, man, I'm alive, bro. Like, I'm not in a jail. I can go left, I can go right, I can go straight, I can go when I want to, I can smoke. And in that power and bragging, guess what? Now I'm on the hook. So what's up with that book, Marky Saint? Did you already record an audiobook for chapter 1 of Couchsurfing the World Without Any Money? Yeah, I did that. Couchsurfing the world for a year without any money, bro. And I'm making that into a book. And I'm doing an audio instead of going, oh, I got no time. Oh, we gotta get this trash. I got no time to do that. I got no time to stop and pick up the plastic pocket challenge, but I got all the time to masturbate. You're like, that's not clear. That ain't math. That ain't adding up, right? I got all this time to eat ice cream, but I never seem to find the time to go and do my workouts. Yeah, isn't that interesting? And it is the flowers you feed. It is the weed that you water. You know what I mean? Like, that's what's gonna grow. And it ain't brand new, and you ain't brand new either, and history repeats itself. You can look at everyone. Some people have the hubris. You've seen Diddy fall. It's all over the place. You can reach the heights of heights. You can become one of the first black billionaires on this planet, and now you're in prison. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. You think you're powerful? You can be Pablo Escobar rich in your own country and running it. Your people love you. But if somebody else wants it, that's it. It's over. And that's exactly what happened. After blowing up a plane with 82 civilians, that's what ended up happening. And then they were like, that's enough, bro. We appreciate your cope. We appreciate your hustle. Hell, we even like the last name. But guess what? Your day's through. And one day, there'll be a bully that's going to come check you. One day, there's going to be an event that'll come check you. One day, there will be a reckoning. And you will have clarity. Holy shit, I wasn't supposed to marry her. Holy shit, my life is bigger than this. Holy shit, I gotta be of service. And that was it. It wasn't what was working for me or against me, what I did right and what I did wrong, the crucifixion of a saint. That's not it. It's the clarity of it. It was just like, oh shit, I'm just like my father. Holy fuck, I gotta work on my temper. Nuh-uh, I'm still bad at fucking finances. Shit. Well, guess what? I have my whole life to learn about it. I had a whole life to learn about me. I thought about the first 15, where someone else was taking care of me, buying meals and wiping my ass and make sure I went to school. Mostly I made sure I went to school myself, but that kind of action, that family action, was the first 15. Then I ran away from the family and did my own motherfucking thing. And I've been doing my own fucking thing for the last 30 years. Your boy Ice Cube was down here at the M Resort going 40 years on this microphone, man. 40 years. It's a whole life of dedication. And that's what it's all about for all of us. It's like, what do I want to learn with this life? What obstacles I got to overcome with a dragonfly? It's so dope, And that full moon looking like Apollo 13, another beautiful thing. So that's what it is. We're going to live this beautiful thing called our lives. We're going to puff tough. We're going to be tough. And we're going to be not even just tough on ourselves, but tough on our clarity, right? How clear are you right now? how centered your homeostasis, and that's going to be your basis for making your best decisions. On my heart from the start. It's your boy Marky Saint, Saint's Addiction. And if you get a chance, we on a mission to get to 10,000 subscribers. So as you can see, I can sell my merch. As long as I be with 10K subs, then we can do some damage, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna go play in the field and put my feet in the grass. I'm gonna walk amongst the dragonflies and look at the view and look at my perspective and then look at my clarity too. Peace and love. And as always, Chigaton. That means goodbye, but not forever and fiendish. And I will see you on the other side. As soon as you like, share, and subscribe. The other side of your excuses, bro. The other side of your fear, bro. Yep. And the other side of the world. I'm out, yo. Peace. Travel by Saints. Later.